Buenas amigos, aquí estamos en otro partido de la NBA 2K12, otra vez contra mi hermano, esta vez la revancha con equipos nuevos. Hola a todos. A ver si esta vez no somos tan malos como la última vez.
A ver, yo creo que me ganarás tú.
No tienes a los Lakers, no creo que sea tampoco tanta paliza.
Bueno, el otro día yo tenía los primeros y mira, no sé cuál tú tenías uno.
A los Rockets.
Iban mal los Rockets.
Hay mucho Luis Escola también.
¿A quién es ese?
Creo que va a haber que repetir el salto. Me parecemos tontos.
And they were actually the 5th best rebounding team in the NBA last year in terms of rebounding differential.
Now here's Bynum. Fisher dishes to Gasol. Kobe. Ryan. From outside the arc.
Me cago en su padre.
Miramos que nos displays 3 points tonight for the Lakers.
Yo prefiero jugar en la casa.
Steve, you were talking about that differential, 2.5 extra possessions in their favor
Acá.
because of it, and Clark. For the Lakers, already a very good team offensive.
No,
that
tuya es
rebounding
defensa.
advantage, those extra
Si no hubiera marcado falta,
more often than
si
not,
no hubiera
lead
pitado
to
falta en
a
ataque.
Well, they've got such tremendous size. When you look at how Gasol,
mirando,
Andrew
pero bueno.
Bynum, you throw in Lamar Odom. I mean, those guys are long, really good at both ends, but particularly on the offensive glass. And you know, anytime you get an offensive rebound, usually those defenders are scrambled, and you're going to be able to get a high-quality shot.
Perkins, no la perca.
to the inside.
¡Qué bien!
Bynum with the steal. Here's the break.
Ryan, canasta.
There's Kobe. That's
Dios.
good on the assist by Gasol. Kobe's got himself on the
¿Qué
board
haces,
with 3
tío?
there.
I really don't like what I'm seeing their last couple of possessions, Kevin. That's 2 turnovers in a row.
Falta en
Careless
ataque.
turnovers at that.
Yeah, they're getting a
No ha
little
hecho nada.
casual with the ball.
No, lo has
They can
arrollado.
nip that in the bud right now.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a couple of minutes to catch up with him.
Vamos, referee,
He
dame la
feels
pelota.
their biggest hurdle will be creating enough space for their perimeter players to do what they want on offense. He said if we're unable to break down their pressure at times, they'll continue to smother us
Pa'
and
dentro.
severely
Más
handcuff
hace falta, pero
what
bueno.
we can do to put up points. Kevin,
¿Por qué se ha caído
Wonderful,
Gasol?
Doris. Thanks for the
Sin
report.
patas.
You know, that strong defense on the other side obviously has them a big concern.
Yeah, no question. And they're so good when you isolate them. They're going to really...
¡Toma! Y Vaca pone la chapa.
Ball movement. Trying to get that defense on the move. That's the only way you're going to get good shots against this team.
Pa' adentro.
Cephalosha's
Madre mía,
shot is
vamos
good.
carburando muchísimo.
Poco a poco.
Here's Kobe.
And, you know, one of the reasons Oklahoma City traded for Kendrick Perkins last season was it allowed them to slide Serge Ibaka to the starting power forward role. And he's ready. A long, athletic defender at 6'10".
Rebote.
He's a
Yeah.
really good player.
You know, this is a shot that we've seen
No.
him miss, but actually the coaches would like to see him not miss as many.
Gasol covering.
Y Vaca pa'
That's good.
adentro.
Empate, esto no puede ser,
He picked up the game
Y va
late
1,
and
y va
late.
2, y
He's
va
still
acá.
developing his
Ya no has
awareness.
cambiado las opciones.
Certainly an offense.
Yeah, I think you'd have to call him a raw prospect offensively.
¿Qué
And
pasa
that
ahora?
being said, Kevin, he's got pretty good form on that jump shot, and it does go in. So
Pa' adentro.
he's,
No, no, no.
Y de nuevo y Vaca.
Soft touch to drop that one in.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Now they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find a combination that works.
Venga, Sol. ¡Ah!
It's Gasol
Bien,
missing.
buena defensa.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
no doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside.
Y Westbrook adentro.
Fisher,
Here's
hostia.
Fisher.
Chupa una.
It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you know, the Thunder have one heck of a
Tiempo
home court
muerto.
advantage here in Oklahoma City. I mean,
Tuya, ¿no?
they don't call it
No
Loud
sabes.
City for nothing.
A little too much
Me
body.
sacan a la barba.
That's going to be a block.
Aquí es.
Always a hard thing to
James
judge, but I
Harden.
agree with you, Steve. Clearly a block.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Collison comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And it's Harden in for Tavo Cephalosha. Now here's Gasol. And he gets contact and the
Falta.
whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Clark for the Thunder last season 30-11 on their home floor. But this crowd has been packing the building even when they had the 4th
Perfecto.
worst record in the NBA.
Well, Oklahoma City is a one-sport town, a one-team town, Kevin. The only major sports team there, and the fans so passionate there, and they're very fortunate to have a talented young club to follow and to support. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this team develops over the next few years. They've got a great home court advantage.
Now Barnes. James Harden missing on the three. Westbrook against Kobe.
Chulo. Perfecto.
Kobe's got 5 now.
How often have we seen him, Kevin, create wide open chances for himself like that?
The Lakers trail. It's 1-on-1. Blake, the three. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook kicks to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Durant's got his first bucket of the night. And here is Gasol. Kobe with it. Here's Blake. Lets the three fly. That drops. Blake's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Harden.
Qué bien. Está bien. Un chico así. No se queda hablando con la grada.
Guarded by Blake. Kept alive. Here's Collison.
No con el aro.
To keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Outside Durant. Harden the pass to Westbrook.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Cephalosha comes in for Kevin Durant. The Lakers also changing it up. Lamar is checked in for Bynum. And it's Brown in for Kobe.
Una mascota que tienes.
40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lead away. Rebound the Lakers. Now here's Odom. Over Collison. And there's Lamar Odom on the assist by Blake. And that ties it up. And the Thunder with possession. Outside Collison. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Guarded by Blake. Harden's shot is good.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
Here's Blake. With 4 seconds on the clock. Again, the Lakers.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Tío, qué tonto eres. ¿A qué te haces la cinta por detrás?
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And here are the Thunder now.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Maynard and Harden man the backcourt. Cephalosha is out there with Durant, and it's Perkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a big part of the Thunder's plan has been about having a consistent approach, trying to keep things the same every day. As Coach Scott Brooks says on the matter, we're always striving for consistency. That's an important thing for this team to continue to achieve. I believe you just keep grinding it out, and our guys want that. It begins with their superstar, Kevin Durant, a humble superstar at that, guys.
All right, Doris.
You know, it's worked so far for them as the Thunder have climbed the ladder into the NBA elite teams these last few years.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on our test.
And Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series, a 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. I remember the Thunder's incredible fans, even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season. They were chanting OKC, OKC till the bitter end. They have diehard support there in Oklahoma City.
Here's Maynard. He's covered by Fisher. It's stolen by Odom. Now Fisher over Harden. Fisher can't hit.
I thought Kevin Durant did a nice job last year of cutting down on his turnovers and becoming a more efficient offensive player. And that's important for him to continue as he goes on in his career.
Here's Odom. The Thunder making the shot. Cleaner from distance. And it's Artest missing.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Boom, grande.
The Lakers in the lead. And here's Fisher. He has 5. Got that bucket in no time at all. Fisher's got 4 points this quarter. You know, Steve, speaking of Durant cutting down on his turnovers, he's still working on his playmaking and increasing his assist numbers. He said he'd take great pride in that number growing over his career.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's the next step, I think, in his development when you look at him. I mean, he attracts so much attention because he is such a prolific scorer. As a result, he'll have a chance to create a lot of opportunities and easy shots for his teammate, and he'll develop that part of his game, I'm sure.
Guarded now by Lamar Odom. The 10-footer. Durant. That's good. Durant's got 5.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score. Well, Mike Brown, a part of the Greg Popovich coaching tree. In fact, I played for him in San Antonio in 2003 when he was an assistant. Excellent coach, really a guy who will emphasize the defensive end of the floor. That's his forte.
Here's Fisher. He has 7. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Odom. Steve, good point about Mike Brown. You know, Clark, his familiarity with the Western Conference and some of the big teams in that conference. I'm sure a big
se vuelve loco.
Well, I think all around he's just an outstanding coach. I mean, he's in his prime. He's a relatively young coach who's had tremendous experience. So his record
Solo Rosa Durán, se van, Ibaka, Cook y
philosophy.
Por fin, Iker. Y aquí te quitan a Odom, Dinu, Bronson, Brian, Barnes y
you just don't stumble into what he's been able to do as far as wins go. I mean, he's won almost 2/3 of his games as an NBA head coach, and that list is short when you start looking at the resumes of head coaches to have won 2/3 of the games you've coached in.
Deflected.
Qué bien.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, Kobe Bryant becomes the youngest player in NBA history to score 27,000 points, edging out Wilt Chamberlain. And one of just a list of NBA records to his name. But asked about the records, he said, I don't know about them until they come up. When I'm older, and I'm like 70 years old or something like that, maybe then I'll get a little more sentimental. But right now, I just want to win. Guys, if you think Kobe Bryant is done with that, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks.
And one of the things you like about the Lakers, their ability to go out on the road and win. In fact, last season, they were 27-14 away from Staples Center.
And here's Fisher. 7 points in the game. From deep. And that one's good. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Lakers, Clark, a smart veteran team, we know that. How much of an asset is that to winning on the road?
You can't overstate it. I mean, it's really huge, Kevin. Keeping your composure, staying focused, understanding what's coming and what you need to do to seize games on the road. Some folks call it that killer instinct. And those are things you have to be able to do in the Lakers.
Iban una, Iban dos, Iban tres, Iban cuatro, Iban papá.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence.
Por arriba los Lakers a 18
ride the
segundos.
momentum and take control of this game.
Here's Kobe. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. 9 points for Kobe Bryant. Here's Westbrook. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and she's tough to play straight up.
Lakers.
Bueno, de momento voy ganando al descanso.
De uno, tampoco. No te creas tampoco tanto.
Bueno, vi que en el primer partido iba perdiendo de 30 al descanso. Míralo como baila.
And it's been a back and forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
¿Qué haces? Mira, quítalo. Si se escucha escuchando la música.
Vamos a quitarlo.
Dale cuadrado. Triángulo. Círculo. No sé, no hayas tocado.
Here's Westbrook.
Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach playing point for a lot of teams over the course of 11 seasons in the league.
Falta.
Taking a look at the Lakers.
Segundos en todo.
Odom, Powell, and Bynum, the front court trio. Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant.
Si no puedes 13 segundos en zona.
Well, back to Brooks. Even won a title, Steve, with the 94 Rockets.
Yeah, he was a tough player. One of those guys who'd pick you up full court, 94 feet, defend and scrap and claw for everything. Not really surprising to me that he eventually became a coach.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Andrew Bynum.
You know, 3 years in the league, and in each of those years, Russell Westbrook has played all 82 games. Oh, what a blessing to be young and healthy.
Talking about Westbrook's streak, Steve, you know, he never missed a game at UCLA either.
Well, how valuable is that, Kevin, when you have a point guard who you can rely on to be there for you every single night? Reminds you a little bit of Andre Miller, just the way he performs for his team on a nightly basis.
To the middle. Outside for Durant. The 3 is launched. Here's Perkins. Nice. Good job staying with it. Perkins got his second basket. Goes up. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Iba a hacer el pedazo de mate.
Es que no está para los jueves,
A guy who has been hit with injuries throughout his career. But when he's healthy, the Lakers are so tough to beat because of the length and size that Bynum and Gasol provide for that front line.
And last season, there were a few grumbles, Steve, after Bynum missed the first month and a half of the season. You see, Bynum had delayed surgery after the finals, so that he could go to World Cup soccer.
Well, when you're a pro basketball player, that has to be your first priority. I'm a big-time soccer fan myself, but Bynum may have made a boo-boo there.
Yep.
Opa, sorpresa. Mate.
Just be ready when the playoffs show up. And he did play pretty well in the postseason. That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
That is a nice finishing touch.
Yeah, just finishing with a little emphasis, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
Look, I mean, the Thunder 2 seasons ago managed to give the Lakers a run for their money in the first round, but in this last season's playoffs, they put the league on notice that their sights were and are much higher.
And I think, Clark, around the league, the Thunder have been held up as the example of how you build a contender from the ground up. They certainly, Steve, lived up to that praise, I thought, this past season.
Yeah, they really seem to have all the pieces that a team needs to contend for a championship. A star player and Kevin Durant, great point guard, and Russell Westbrook. They've got complementary pieces as well. And now it's just a matter of letting this team grow and move forward together.
Lakers trail by 4. Blake dishes to Kobe. Guarded now by Durant. Lets it go from deep.
Se sacaba la pólvora los tiradores,
So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
Another board just continuing to add to that big rebound margin. And it's a bit ironic, guys. I mean, you would think the score wouldn't be so close the way they're dominating the glass, but this one is still in the balance.
And the Lakers have possession. The Thunder making the shot. Gasol's in the post. Defended by Ibaka. Gasol no good.
Just 1 of 4 now to start this third quarter.
The Thunder leading by 6. Open shot,
Venga,
Ibaka.
adentro.
Qué polla.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Pretty tough shot to take there.
Well, you got to like his confidence, though, even though the quality was a little bit to be desired.
The Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there. On our test, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Westbrook. It's a 10-point game. Good look. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Can they get it? And Kobe finishes inside. Kobe's got 11.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And when you ask anybody what sets Kobe apart as a player, more than anything else, they'll say it's his competitiveness. In fact, Lamar Odom, his teammate, said he's the most competitive player he's ever played with. This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
Timeout called the Lakers. You know, Steve, when you talk about Kobe's competitive drive, it's one thing to compete on the court, but that drive, that competitive drive part also is what's driven him to develop his game off the floor.
And that's where the work really takes place, Kevin. I mean, the games are the fun part. It's the work that you put into it that allows you to perform at your highest level. And that's a big reason the Lakers have been so successful in his time with the team. I mean, when your best player is also your hardest working player, we hear that all the time, but it's true. It's a fact. It's reality. Everyone on the team has to step it up or look like a slagger.
Yeah.
Or a slugger.
No,
and that's not going to fly, particularly with a franchise like the Lakers.
Have you ever, you've played athletics all your life, have you ever been around a great athlete who wasn't the hardest worker on any team at any level?
No, you wouldn't be. You would see tremendous talent, not realize its potential, but the ones that get the most out of their God-given ability, not only are they gifted, but they also really work at it.
The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Cephalosha. Shoots from the baseline. 1:24 left here in the third quarter.
Fuera. Te pasaste de la línea, güey.
Acá ya.
For the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Durant. And it's Harden in for Thabo Cephalosha.
Sí, la barba.
And the Lakers also making a switch. Derek Fisher's checked in for
O me
Steve Blake.
equivoco.
Sí, ha hecho.
Here comes Westbrook. 8 points for him.
Well, it's interesting.
Madre mía,
Once again, late last season for the Lakers, they slumped to close out the regular season. And it seems to be a pattern. You know, it's almost like they get bored before they actually get into the postseason.
Odom's shot, good.
Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after it.
No
And he
quites.
flushes it through. Strike slam cam
Tu
with
puta
3
cara.
points.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish.
Lets it go from the wing. Again, the miss by Odom.
Well, I tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
Shoots from 12. The rebound by Gasol. He's covered by Westbrook. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Odom. Odom's got 4 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 5.
Question is, can they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
26 seconds left to play in the third. 2 open that time. Made it
Gana.
look too easy. Our test's got 5 now.
Now they've clawed their way back in it, guys.
Sí, qué tonto eres. Tienes al de abajo, no. Tienes que tirar al otro.
Pasaste de la
Well, take the
línea.
lead. I mean, a lot of gutty performances are needed to pull out the win, but they keep plugging along. I like
Quitan a
what I see.
Brian. Cuando quieras,
Here's Fisher. He's got 7.
And they'll slow it down, use a little clock.
Good call, partner. Hold it for the final one.
Back to our test.
Bien.
For the lead. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. 8 points for Ron Artest.
And everything's falling from the three-point line here in the second half.
And guys, you know, one fed into the other. I mean, now they're shooting with great confidence, and they're on a roll.
And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets.
Neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here?
Bueno, aquí estamos otra vez en el último cuarto. Oklahoma City Thunder ganando 54-55.
Esta jugada el tiro desde la zona, un poco más fuera de la zona ahí, llegando a 3 puntos de gran y vaca.
Things fell for them in a big way in the third quarter. That's when they took control of this basketball game. We'll see if they can keep things going their way to end this thing.
Great stuff as always, Doris. Thank you, Clark. That was the game's critical point.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I really think it was. I mean, it really tipped things in their favor. No doubt about it.
Man, that's going to happen to you when you keep piling up those points and you get on a run like that.
A moment now to reset the lineups. By Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the back.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and he's been tough to play straight up.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Barnes buries the long-range jumper. Here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've trailed by as many as 12. Launches it. Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder with the lead. Straight up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Andrew Bynum.
Nice time to use that foul to stop the layup.
You know, if you can save just 1 point, that foul was the right move. You know, James Harden, a smooth offensive player, got off to a tough start last season, but righted the ship by the start of 2011. Played some great basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. And Daquan Cook's subbed in for Serge Ibaka. The Lakers also with the sub. Gasol's checked in. No dice from the high post.
Well, not a bad effort there.
He'll usually knock that one down.
And Harden Clark, a gifted score to start his career. He got off the bench for the Thunder. With Steve Cephalosha, the stopper in this starting unit.
Yeah, but I think long-term, eventually you're going to see Harden become the starter in Oklahoma City. He's a terrific scorer. He's also probably a better playmaker than anybody else on the team. So they're going to be able to run some offense through Harden. And as he expands and develops his game, he's got a chance to be an all-star.
Goes right.
Ya está hasta la cocina. Y está en falla.
Decided to hang around for a while, a little extra hang time on that dunk to make sure the photo op didn't go to waste.
I'll tell you what, that's usually a technical foul, Park. I think he got away with that one there.
Collison against Bynum.
No falla.
Fades and shoots. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. Here's Westbrook. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Ibaka comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Maynard in for James Harden. That's good from Westbrook. Back to that point you were making about rebounding, Clark, it seems like they're coming up short just about every time.
Well, you're right, Kevin. You know, as we've seen here, that lack of rebounding has certainly shown up on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. 14 points for Kobe Bryant.
No has metido ninguno, todavía.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really
Hasta el
rolling.
pasillo,
Defensively, they kept collapsing, leaving them open, so now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now. He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
Well, he's basically hitting everything he's throwing up there. 4 for 4 shooting here in the quarter.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Fisher can't hit.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Oh, man.
He tries for 3. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got 7 rebounds in the game. Knocked away. Perkins, the pass to Westbrook.
Adentro.
That's good. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And he cannot play any better than he is right now in this quarter, guys.
Odo. Gasol dishes to Odo. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. There's the triple. Scooped up. Bynum kicks it to Odo. Fisher with the ball. Fires from deep. And the shot is good.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Back to Ibaka. Fast break. Here they come. Releases. Again the miss by Odom.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Durant against Fisher. Kobe, the pass to Fisher. Back to Kobe. Over Harden. Kobe can't get that one to fall. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Left side, Westbrook. Over Fisher. Ooh, offline. Bynum with it.
Mira.
There's the feed to Kobe. Westbrook with the steal. The 3 from Harden.
Bueno, he ganado esta vez por más puntos que la última vez. Y bueno, esto ha sido la revancha. Si quieren otra revancha, like, favoritos y comentarios. Y Borja, ¿algo más que añadir?
No tengo nada más que añadir. Ha sido un partido malo. Y llevas más tiempo cuando
Siempre le ganas las mismas cosas. Me dirás que no has metido más porcentaje de triples mayores que yo.
Eso sí, a ver quién es.
Bueno, veamos quién es. Westbrook. El gran 0. Es un 0 a la derecha. Bueno, señores, nos vemos en el siguiente. Like, favoritos y suscribiros.